Welcome everyone to tonight's virtual craft night, hosted by the Greater Sudbury Public Library. Tonight, we're going to heat things up by making reusable hand warmers from fabric scraps or retired clothing. For this project, you will need fabric scraps or retired clothing. I would recommend something cozy with a tight weave if possible, perhaps flannel, fleece, corduroy, or felted wool. A funnel with an opening that is wide enough for rice to flow through, or a piece of paper for making a funnel on the fly. I'll be using jasmine rice as my filling because it's a great texture, retains heat well, and smells alright when heated. However, you may choose to use another kind of rice, beans, or even clay beads for your filling. You'll also need a measuring tape or ruler, scissors, a marker or other drawing tool, a sewing or embroidery needle, thread or embroidery floss, and straight pins if you want to secure pieces in place as you are cutting and sewing. We'll begin by preparing our fabric. For one pair of hand warmers, you're basically looking to create 2 fabric pouches that will fit in the palms of your hands. So the amount needed will vary from person to person. I'm using an old corduroy skirt for my hand warmers, so I'm going to start by deconstructing the shape into 2 workable rectangles of fabric. Next, I'll fold my fabric in half, keeping the nice or cozy faces of the fabric together. Then I'll measure and mark out lines for creating 2 small fabric rectangles that are about the size of my palm. If you want to keep things from shifting around as you cut and sew, you can secure the layers of fabric with straight pins. Now we're going to sew all along the black lines, leaving a small gap for the opening where we'll funnel rice into the pouch later on. If you want to use a sewing machine for this part, go for it. Everyone else, we're going to hand sew along the line using a running back stitch. The running back stitch will ensure we have a nice solid hole-free stitch that will keep any little bits of rice or filling from escaping our warmers. Again, do not forget to leave a small opening between sets of stitches about 1 or 2 inches wide. We need this hole to add rice to our hand warmers later on. When our warmers are all stitched up, we can trim any loose ends, cut off the excess fabric, and turn them nice side out. Insert your funnel into the opening and fill your hand warmer with rice. Stop when your pouch is about 3/4 full. Finally, we want to sew the opening closed. For a cleaner look, start with your knot on the inside edge of your fabric. Continue to sew the opening closed with a running back stitch. On your last stitch, bring your needle up through the middle of your 2 layers of fabric and tie your knot around thread from your earlier stitches. There you have it, a couple of reusable hand warmers to carry with you all winter long. Simply pop them in the microwave for 2 to 3 minutes and insert them into your mitts, boots, or anywhere else for warm, toasty awesomeness you can enjoy again and again. Thanks for tuning in to the GSPL's Virtual Craft Night. For more craft night ideas, be sure to check out our YouTube channel and Facebook page. And if you're feeling brave, share a photo of your completed creations in the comments section below. Have a great night, everybody, and happy crafting!